Hi, good afternoon, and welcome. I'm sorry for being a bit late, guys. Few tech issues with this new equipment or this new software we're using. Um, I tell you one thing: the back screen was working grand. It looked lovely. It looked lovely in my new studio, and then about an hour ago, it says, I ain't working." So we do apologise, but we weren't going to let you down. We weren't going to let you down. Of course, it is 4:10 here in Wexford, in the southeast of Ireland. Yeah, I hate tech too, Colin. But yeah, but you're wondering, Dermotron, what are the talking points today? What are we talking about? Well, I tell you what we talk. We can talk about Tottenham because there is no Tottenham, absolutely no Tottenham at all. But here are the talking points, guys. We're going to talk a bit about Harry Kane, set for a Bayern Munich transfer reunion. A little bit about Fabrizio Romero reveals Tottenham's priority. A little bit about Sonny on target, but career held in the World Cup. We've got latest and a little bit of Spurs transfer news, and also Wales meet Finland tonight in the Euro 2024 playoff. Let's go through the chat first before we get into the show. And again, thank you, everyone. So please, everyone, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also on here, also just a bit of an update. Our F1 channel has had a little bit of a rebranding today, and it's turned into a gaming channel. We're going to speak to Tequila to get Tequila involved in it as well. Do a little bit of a link up with his gaming channel as well. It's called, I forget what it's called. Colin, put in the link in the chat, will you? All the 3 videos been uploaded. My 3 Can Ange Take Us to Glory. I think Colin's going to do some gaming today as well. I think some WWE 2K 2024. We will be doing a lot on there on F1 2024 as well. A lot of EA Sports 24 as well. We're going to do reviews, news about Xbox and PlayStation, the games that are coming out, the Game Passes, the new games that are coming out as well. So a lot to get over there over in our other channel. But let's see who's in the chat today, and I'm glad to be back. Carl Simpson, good afternoon, guys. Hope you're all well. Hello, chat. And no, Welsh lads won't help Wales tonight. I hope to do help Wales. I really do, Carl. I hope Wales get to Euro 2024. Give me somebody to support, bar the Germans. Tequila saying, what are Wales? What's a Wales? Sheep. Tequila says, mini England with more sheep, I guess. Yeah, but basically, that's what it is. It's England in red. And let me know, guys, what do you think of the England kit? Let me know what you think of the England kit. There's a lot of criticism from Nike who made it. A lot of people won't buy it. I don't know what it's about. Something about the badge or your flag. So I don't know. It if you've got that to complain with the Euros coming up, then I don't think you're doing that bad, to be fair. Not like us who can't even get a manager. Enough about that. Bring me Thanos, says Tequila. I guess YouTube won't allow it. No, YouTube don't allow it. Thank you, YouTube. Of course, we've got my partner in crime, of course, on the new gaming channel, FTSN, Colin, big up Colin, from the Full-Time Sports Network. Carl saying, how dare you, Tequila? They pay the rent. It's only a joke to the Welsh. Don't woke me. Don't woke me. Don't woke on me. Ooh, we'll see what happens there. Big up Stephen Cartwright. Afternoon, lads. Hope everyone is okay. Looking forward to the show. Big up, Stephen. I hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, sorry I haven't been on for the last couple of days. It's just a lot to get used to this new software. And it's just, I've been so busy with it. I just thought I'd take a few days off trying to get it. And also just get used to it, how to use it. Now, this is the first time I'm doing it on my own. So please excuse me if I make a mistake or I'm a bit late bringing up stuff. I will get used to it. It's a bit hard. I've got 3 or 4 different apps open on my other monitor. And I got a notepad and copy and paste to put stuff in. So, yeah, there's a lot to go on. But look, we'll get there. We will get there. Tequila says, Carl Simpson, too late for that, bud. Big up to Colin. He says, I hate tech. So do I. What else have we got? We got, who else coming in? Tequila saying, you're doing a gaming channel. Nice. Well, send us an email, Tequila, and we'll link up. We'll link both channels up. See, can we do it? See, can we do something for you, sir? Carl is saying, not good enough, don't make your excuses mean nothing. Okay, we'll move on. We've got THFC till Dermo plays with his joystick. It's not THFC. It's not any called. It's actually called Double Dumb Gaming. All one word, by the way, and it's up there now. Thought he used the power glove. I might use the power glove, but I think at the moment Carl's got the power glove and he won't give it to me. Big up to Peter M. Big up to Dermot and all the chat. Big up the legend that is Mr. Peter M. Hope you're doing well, sir. Doing a grand job, Dermot. Cheers, Carl. There you go. Good, eh? G'day. G'day. G'day, g'day, g'day. G'day, Dermot. G'day, Wilton. Let's put another shrimp on the bar before me, will you? As I go and open up a can of beer. Big up to Mr. Wilton McDonald in the sunny Florida state of Florida. Sitting on his deck chair, getting the rays, just chilling, looking at the scenery. And then just chilling out on his balcony, just watching the world go by and listening to me talk rubbish for an hour. There is the link for our new gaming channel. If you can, Double Dumb Gaming, please do. There we go. Wilton doing a good job finding solo. Yeah, I'm still nervous doing the solo stuff, but with all this new software now, makes it a little bit easier. I like the name, says Carl. Yeah, well, it was actually Colin come up with it. So thank you very much. Thanks, lads. Cheers, tequila. Means a lot, man. And Carl Simmons. So does this mean we have a gaming channel for Dermot's Red Cards? You certainly do, Carl. You certainly do. Subbed. Oh, and for Paul Pogba. Yeah. Now, Pogba's been banned for 4 years. I cannot find him anywhere on EA Sports. So if I do find him, I will bring him in just for you, tequila, just to sell him again for a $5. Wilton McDonald, I am chilling all right, but it's indoors. It's too hot out there. Well, that's it. You chill where you need to, Wilton. You're a legend. You and Peter M are the Spurs, well, not even the elderly, but you're the Spurs legends. You've seen it all. You've been there. You've seen Tottenham through all the years. A bit like Philip as well. You've seen everything. And I still want to do a stream with you, Peter M and Philip, just the three of you, talking about a roundtable discussion of Spurs in the past and your experiences and why you become Spurs fans. I would love to do that. If I can get it organised, the three of you together. You don't have to have your camera on either, guys, but it would be great. That'd be a great stream. I would love that. And I could sit and listen to that all night. And we are looking to start streaming during the night as well. We're sort of working on the process. It's an idea we're working with at the moment, guys, of setting up podcasts during the night, a bit like a radio station, like from midnight to 6 in the morning, where there will be constant content during the night for our American owners, for our American viewers, Asian viewers as well, people in Australia, Canada, people that when we go to bed, it's their working morning or their working day. So do you know what? I am thinking of doing that. It's something Mrs. Strong come up with, and me and Colin have talked about it. It's a great idea, but we have to work through the process how we're going to do it. But look, THFC Till I Die Full-Time Sports Network, we are expanding and we're getting better. And it's all because of you guys. It's because of you hitting the subscription button. It's you hitting the notification bells. You coming in every stream, joining me when I bring you the latest news and everything. That keeps us going, and this is why we want to expand, and we want to make it better for you guys. So this is why we're doing the extra mile. Big up to Comrade as well. Big up Comrade Matthew. He says big up to Comrade Dermot. Big up. Colin says we'll be tomorrow now for a WWE doing a create your own universe. If you if you want to get involved in that, let me know exactly. Carl says Colin got my WWE 2K today. Wow. Yeah, big up. Yeah, get a superstar created, Carl, and get him in the DDG universe. Exactly. We've got tequila. Yes, sir. Peter says, I'm up for that one day, Dermot, though I expect my thoughts are getting blurred with age. My thoughts get blurred with age, and I'm 47, and I can't remember what I did this morning. I mean, Colin would tell you I'm like a bloody dithering old man. I will do body. I will let you know when set up. And we are going to do, me and Colin, and hopefully with Carl as well, if he wants to get involved in this, and Tequila as well, we're going to try to do a full play a tournament on F1 2024, or we're going to do some gameplay and EA Sports as well. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a bit of fun. We'll try to get it this weekend. I think it's still €50 a pound or so. Wow. We've got Mini Moon 95. Big up. Hey, cuz, hope you're doing good. Send in love for me and Lilia. Well, big up to you, cuz, and give Lilia a big hug and kiss for me and Mrs. Tron if you can. It'll be low. And listen, I hope you're doing well, and I hope Carl is doing. If Kyle is doing all right as well, give him a big up for me as well. Big Man United fan as well, Kyle. He is. Shame Lilia is going to be a Spurs fan. Don't worry. I'm working on that. Michael McDonald, this channel is starting to change me. I've started saying big up. Well, big up as well, Mr. McDonald. Hope you're doing well. Carl says, I'll drive you off the track. I forget there is a break. Carl, you'll never catch me. You will never catch me. And Tequila says, it happens. Just let it happen. Yeah, just let it go, Michael. Let it go. We want Dermot Rage videos. It will boom your channel. Yeah, don't worry. They'll be coming. They will be coming. I tell you what, we are coming. It's our first talking point. It is because Harry Kane is set for a Bayern Munich transfer reunion with the one and only Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte could be on his way back to Bayern Munich. We are waiting. I think Munich waiting for him to say yes. And this is what Harry Kane said before when he did leave Tottenham. He says, I had a great relationship with him, and it was just unfortunate that for one reason or another, I didn't quite work. I wish him luck in his next adventure. And lo and behold, Harry Kane moves to Bayern Munich. Tuchel's now getting the sack at the end of the season. Lo and behold, who comes in? Antonio Conte. Now, we saw what happened with Conte happened at Tottenham. Is Harry Kane going to want to stay? Is Harry Kane only saying that I had a great for the news sort of thing? Or did he really have a great relationship with him? Because he was one of the players that never really tried on the Conte at the end. So is Bayern Munich, is Harry Kane looking at Munich, right? And starting to thinking, was this a good move for me? And I'm beginning to think he's now thinking, no, it's not. Maybe I should have stayed at Tottenham. If not, maybe I should have moved to Man City or Man United. I think this Bayern Munich move for him, it was all about trophies. It was all about winning his first trophy. And he's not getting it this year, not unless Bayern Munich win the Champions League. And I don't think they are. I really don't think they are, guys. Look, for me, let me take that off there for a minute. For me, guys, it is about Harry Kane and what he wants to do at Bayern. Does he want to become a Bayern legend, or does he want to break the Premier League record? And for me, I think the Premier League means a lot more to him than the Bundesliga does. And we have to wait and see what he does. We really do. And look, for me, it's interesting. Will he want to stay around if Conte comes? And if it doesn't work out for him, where does he go from here? Where does he go from there? Look, does he come back to Spurs? I think it does. I think he will end up back at Spurs one way or the other. I know Man United will want to keep him, will want to get him. I know Man City will want to get him as well. So we have to wait and see what happens, guys. Look, for me, I agree with Carl here. Brings up the comment here. Kane is guaranteed starter under Conte. I bet Hojbjerg is linked back there now. And it could be. And look, I was seeing Dave there the other night. He said something about playing Hojbjerg as a number 6 and trying him there. I agree with that. I think Hojbjerg would be a good number 6. And I think everyone is quite quickly and quite readily to write off Hojbjerg. Where under previous managers, Hojbjerg was only one of the few players to stand up and be counted when the rest of them players were letting managers down and letting us down time after time after time. When he came on against Fulham, again, he was one of the few that tried. And look, none of the players deserve any credit for the Fulham game. None of them do, whatsoever. But look, we have to see what happens for Harry Kane. And it all depends who Bayern Munich get. There's Xabi Alonso has been linked with the job. There is now Conte. And so does Xabi Alonso want the Liverpool job? Does he want to stay in Germany? Would he stay at Bayern Leverkusen? He's got a big decisions to make now in the next couple of weeks. He really, really does. Just let me just do something here for you guys. Sorry. Just let me do something here. I'm just in the middle of doing something. Please. See, I told you I would have some difficulty. No, that's it. I know what I'm doing there. Right. I tell you what we are doing, and we are going to talk about, is Mr. Sonny. Because Sonny scored his 45th goal for South Korea on Thursday, and he kept his nation's 100% record in the second round of the World Cup in a 1-1 draw with Thailand. Now, for me, South Korea should be beating Thailand, to be fair. They should be. But good start again from Sonny at 100%. I think Sonny will be aiming for his last World Cup. I think this will be his last hooray on the world stage. But look, we'll see what happens. But a good start for South Korea, a 1-1 draw. And of course, he scores his 45th goal for South Korea on Thursday. He keeps his nation's 100% record in the second round of the World Cup qualifier. Let's see who's in the chat, guys. Let's see what we want. We want roar of Dermo. We want the cry of Dermo. You might get it. You might get it. She's waving at you. She's sitting watching you. Hello, Lilia. Hello, darling. Hello. Bless her. You know, her little... She hasn't got problems of Tottenham being a Spurs fan or worrying about Spurs. She's just worrying about when the Teletubbies are going to come on next. A bit like you, Carl. You wait for the Teletubbies too to come on. LOL, Conte for Bayern. It's true, Tequila. It is true. It is true. And I wouldn't mention it if it wasn't true, by the way. Carl Simpson, match made in heaven. Conte and Bayern, they can be moody together. Yeah, they can. They can be very moody together. And look, for me, I think it's a good move, I think, for Conte, because he hasn't worked since Tottenham, and for every reason, we don't know why he didn't get another job. And I've just lost what I was about to put in, but never mind. I told you today, the first time we're doing this on my own can be a little bit. I miss Philip here, actually. I miss the co-host, because it would give me a little bit of time then to do all this stuff. But look, it is new for me, and I will get used to this, guys, and I will get better. So I do apologise about this. We do have actually a new scoreboard tonight as well, by the way, for the Wales thing. So I'm looking forward to showing that off as well. And I'm really excited by that. We've put a lot of work into this new gear that we're using. Tequila, only reason Conte will go there is to pull of Eric Dyer. Maybe so. But will Eric Dyer start running? Will Eric Dyer hear, look, Conte's coming. Oh, shit, I better hide. Because he was the one, he liked Eric Dyer for some reason, Conte, when he was at Spurs. For some reason, he liked Eric Dyer. I don't know why. I really don't know why. For me, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, I would take Tuchel at Tottenham. He is a project manager, not a one-year plan. He builds a squad. I tell you one thing now, Matthew, and I'm going to say to you later in the chat, I wouldn't change Ange for anybody. I don't care if Pep Guardiola, if Pep from Man City come available and he says, I want to come down to Tottenham, I want to manage Tottenham, I would say, go away and manage your own cheating side. I want to stick with Ange. And I'm backing Ange. Ange will succeed. And I love what Ange said when he said, I don't see top four as a trophy. It's not a trophy. For me, top four is the position you finish in. And it's a progression how you were from last season. You look at last season now, did we progress? Yeah, we finished 5th or 4th. That's progression. but you don't get a trophy for it. You don't get medals for it. Yet you get access to a higher European tournament. Yeah, that brings in money. It brings in a higher level of games for the players. But it's only how you set your standards. It's only how far you think you've progressed. And you can have a great season and look back on it thinking, we could have done better there. We could have done better there. That game we could have won. That game we shouldn't have lost. And you've got to look at the whole season. Are you going to be happy with the season? And at the moment, I think if Ange was to look back at this season with all the injuries and suspensions, I think he'd be quite satisfied of what Tottenham are achieving at the moment. I don't think he'd be overly happy, but I think he'd be sort of, do you know what, we've done okay, but we could do better. And I think that is it. It's a case of we can do better. So, look, as much as I think Tuchel is a good manager, I wouldn't change him. I wouldn't have him in for Ange. I wouldn't let Ange go for anybody. Because I think Ange is the right manager for us. He's the right man to take us on to the next level. And as long as Levy backs him, as long as Levy gets the players in that he needs, that him, Scott Munn, Paratici, Lang, all together say this is the players to take us on to the next level, I do feel that Ange will take us there. And we've had big managers and it doesn't work because they have their own egos. They have their own way of doing things where Ange, he wants to build a family at Tottenham. He wants the wives and girlfriends to get involved. He wants the families to get involved. It's all about family. It's all about leaving a legacy for your children and your grandchildren. And I don't want another manager to come into Tottenham where, okay, this is what we're doing. We're doing it like a Conte way or a Mourinho way. Both managers successful everywhere they've gone. Not successful at Tottenham for whatever reason. You can blame Levy on that. You can blame the players on that. You can blame the managers themselves. I think Ange is the right fit at the right time for Tottenham for the next 5-6 years for me. And to take us on this quest for trophies. And other teams around us are going to get better as well. Man United are going to start spending. Man City, of course, are going to be there. Newcastle are going to start spending. Are Chelsea going to come back from the brink? Probably. Well, it might take them a bit longer to get there than it will take us to get there. So we have to be on the forefront, the front foot of letting Ange do his job. Let Paratici, Lang, Scott Munn do their jobs. Let Simon Davis do his job in the academy. And start building a culture that you want to be at Tottenham. Tottenham is the club to be. Have that culture that Fergie had at Man United in the early, in the 90s and 2000s. Have the culture that was at any successful club that players just want to go there because they know it's the best place to be, the best team, the best manager. And we have to succeed in that. We have to prove to everyone that we are genuine and we are serious in what we want to do at Tottenham. Now, there's a lot of things Levy has done wrong. There's a lot of things that he could do better. But I think overall, if Ange was to look back at this season, I think he'd be happy. Not over it. I think he'd be satisfied, but not jumping off the rooftops thinking we've had a fantastic season because we're finished 5th or 4th. I think it'd be progress from last season, but it'd be progress, and that's what I would call it. We've got Ange not going anywhere, so sorry. I know what you get about Tuchel, Matthew. And Tuchel is a good manager. And I think future down the road, when Ange does depart, I think Tuchel would be possibly a good manager to take on for what Ange has built. Because I think their philosophies are sort of similar in a way. And Tuchel's also a Spurs fan, so he understands the frustration. He understands the Tottenham philosophy. He understands the Tottenham DNA. He's a Spurs fan, so he knows what it's like. Carl, Kane guaranteed the starter under Conte. I bet Højbjerg is linking back there. Yeah, I say he will be. Are you not pleased Harry didn't go to City? I hated it when Hendrick came back from Parkhead with Barca. Look, wherever Harry Kane goes, it was always going to upset a lot of the fans, to be fair. If he went to City, if he went to Man United, if he went to Bayern Munich, it's always going to be that first time seeing them in that team shirt back at their ex-home ground. Look, I think Harry Kane should have stayed, but he wanted to win trophies, and I feel, look, let him win his trophies, but I think he will come back to Tottenham one day. He really will. Would you take Tuchel, Dermot? Matthew, I've sort of answered that, but yeah, when Ange leaves, I think him being a Spurs fan and him being somebody that knows the Spurs DNA and probably could follow Ange in what he's building at Tottenham. The answer to that is yeah, I would. Tequila says Liverpool surely for Alonso. Look, he has been talked about for the Bayern Munich job as well. I think there has been some discussions from what I'm hearing. So if that news is right, and them discussion, he could be in the frame for the Bayern Munich job. But why would you want to leave Bayern Leverkusen? Why would you want to leave a team that has dominated the Bundesliga this season and dominated any game they've been in? And rarely you will want to back up what you did this season next season, because Bayern Munich will be out for blood next season. Now, I think it'd be interesting to see where it goes, but I think personally myself, I think he will end up at Liverpool. I think he will be Klopp's successor, and I'm sure Klopp is behind the scenes making sure that does happen. Sorry, guys. So we have to see what it does. But yeah, it'd be great to see. See what happens there. Very interesting time. Don't press the red button, Dermo. I promise I won't. Press it, says Colin. What do you want me? Send a nuclear weapon out? You think I'm Donald Trump or Boris Johnson or, some prime minister, mad leader that's going to press the red button and start a nuclear war? I might do if I got pissed off, I'd probably Arsenal send a weapon there to knock them out of existence. I'm with Colin. Press the rest button. You lot are mad. Do you know that? There's a little section of you in the chat that are absolutely raging or raving bloody lunatics. Look, if any of you lot were in charge of a nuclear country that had nuclear warheads, you lot would be starting World War III tomorrow. All you have to do is country going, do you know what? I don't like that, Ange. There, be calm. Right, hit that red button, nuke them out of existence. You know what? Wouldn't have a word left. Guarantee it, the day Tottenham win the Premier League, right, it'd be up to the last weekend of the season. We can collect the trophy, and we've got the tour bus ready to take us down the high road. World War III, we declared. You guarantee it. You absolutely guarantee it. Sorry, guys, we have to suspend the season to after the war. And then when the war finishes, well, how did the season end, say, 2 years ago? Here's a couple of billion. Chelsea won it, and they finished 18th. That's what will happen. He is only 31. If Ronaldo can be at the top there at 38, Sonny can. Yeah, he can. That's a very good point, Matthew. He can. Milton McDonald, that's not a surprise how he came moving. I bet he will be back in the Premier at the clubs we wouldn't send him to. For him to come back to the Premier, and it's not Spurs. We have to wait and see. I think he will come back to Tottenham, because I don't think he may. I think Tottenham is his club. I don't think he would do that to us. Yeah. Yep. Can't wait for Teletubbies. The only downside is Tinky Winky has the same purse as me. Well, look, Tinky Winky is the new Arsenal manager. Lala is the new Man City manager. Who's the other two? Poe is the new Man United manager. And the other Teletubby I can't think of is the new Rangers manager. So there you go. You're doing a grand job, Dermo. You look as if you're coming live from a sauna. Yeah, I haven't got the camera sort of set out yet. I will get this all down. Yeah, we're having a few tech issues with the new with your new software, but we're trying to get it all done. Sorry, but thank you, Michael. Michael, thank you for the kind words. Can't say Conte liked Dyer because he gave him a discounted food. Is that what it was? Oh, now we know. And Chris says, why would Conte want to pull off Eric Dyer? That's so true. So true, Chris. But big up, Chris. Great to see you in, sir. Wilton McDonald. No change is needed at Tottenham Hotspur. Just find the progress and watch us go. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. Tequila is speaking to Chris. Peter is saying Kane can still get the Champions League decision. Bundesliga is probably gone for Bayern. It is well gone for Bayern, to be honest with you, Peter. I think Bayern Leverkusen are going to wrap that up pretty soon. Tequila says, hell, I would much less. I have no morals or self-respect. And you like funny Jaffa cakes as well, Tequila, to be fair. Big up, Nick. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you and the family are doing grand. Hey, the league is so competitive now. A project is guaranteed to succeed. Look at United, who is to say that rebuild will work. Tottenham need patience. And Liverpool will drop after Klopp. City may have to pay. I think they will. And we all wait for this sort of what's going to happen with Man City, with the FFP as well, by the way. And we don't know what's happening there. But look, you're right. I agree with you, Nick. 100% what you said. We do need patience. Don't want Kane back as a 33-year-old. Our future is the youth. Not even for a couple of seasons, Carl, to just bang in them goals to take us to a trophy. No? Okay. I will leave you at that. Hey, the league is so competitive. Oh, yeah, he said that as well. Big up, Nick. Said it twice. Great point, though. I have to say, it's a brilliant point you make. Alonso will stay at Leverkusen. The only risk is hype dies down. I don't think it will. Personally, I think... Look, he's got a decision to make. Does he stay with Leverkusen? Does he upgrade to Bayern Munich? Or does he really go for the Liverpool job? And for me, if I was a betting man, I say he will end up at Liverpool next season. I think the law of managing Liverpool and taking them to glory after Klopp is too big of an opportunity to turn down. Really do think that, Carl. Peter M says, look, even if we press the red button, what's guaranteed is that will work. But Peter, look, I know what you're saying. It's true. But look, I'm having tech issues today, and I don't think the red button would work. But I know Carl and Tequila have their own red buttons. So, you know, they'd be like leaders of North Korea and Iran. They'd be nuking each other just for the crack of it. Can see it happening. I'm not even in charge of the washing up. Well, Carl, look, I've heard you start the coup. You want to take over a country, so let us know who you're going to plan the coup, take over. The kid says, "Hey, I've played plenty of Risk in my time. Okay, I can handle it." Yeah, I wouldn't say you have. I say you can, Tequila. Say you can, sir. And Klopp is definitely bingo and banana split. Yeah, he is. I used to love that as a kid. Used to have the reruns as a kid, right? I used to love watching the banana splits. It's the most funniest program ever. Used to love it as a kid. Now, latest Spurs transfer news, guys, and this is the latest news I got this morning. Never heard nuclear Armageddon being described as a crack before. Look, I know it's an awful thing, right? But I think there's too much in the world today, there's too much sorrow and sadness, and I think there always has to be a bit of lighthearted in it in the world today. And I just feel I've got a funny sense of humor. I've got a weird sense of humor anyway. So little things like that in my head sound funny. Maybe not to more people, but to me they do. And I just feel there's too much. There's too much. You wake up and you see the news and you can let it depress you very quickly. So I think I just like taking the world as it is and putting my own spin in it through my own eyes and through my own brain and believe me, it's a weird place to be, but it's a funny place to be. And that's the way I say it. I get what you mean, Peter. I do. I understand what you're saying. We've got I want Gibraltar to have a disco. Oh, Lord God. You can imagine Carl Simpson, President of Gibraltar. Yeah, he's saying he's going to see the Prime Minister of England, right? Right, Mr. Prime Minister, I'd like Gibraltar to be its own country. I've been backed militarily by the Tequila Armed Forces. We've got Dermatron doing the tech for us, him and Colum. And what will it guarantee to get our independence away from England? And he'll say blah, 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 whatever, whatever Prime Minister waffles. Waffles on, and Carl said, look, here's a few dodgy Jaffa cakes, and thank you very much. Tequila gets Gibraltar's freedom. Why don't Carl? You become a hero. Big up to Catman Jess. Big up Dermatron. Big up Catman. I haven't seen you in a long, long while. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're keeping okay. Great to see you. Peter M, mind you, the ending of Doctor Strangelove makes nuclear annihilation look funny. That's true. It does. It does. It really does. And we've got I'm quite content in making it. Yeah, so am I. I do. I'm working away, and I come out with the weirdest songs in my head. It's like I'm saying them out loud, and Colin's looking at me thinking, "Yeah, you are completely flipped." If you want a bit of comedy, I look into the mirror. So do I. I laugh at myself in the morning too. Who are you, you idiot? Anyway, big up to Nick. Said Nick Dermo, question for whenever. If you had to take one player from Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and United and Chelsea to replace your starting 11, who would you pick? Ooh, that's a very good question. Right, from Arsenal, I would take Odegaard in place of Bissouma, because I think he's an upgraded on Bissouma. For Manchester City, Haaland all day long, because he's going to guarantee you goals. For me, for Liverpool, Mo Salah on the left for me. From United, Onana for a backup to Vicario. For Chelsea, Chelsea now. There's a few good players at Chelsea. Modric is one. Gallagher, of course, is another. I would probably have to go for Modric. I've been quite impressed with him this season. I really have. So they're the pick. Who would it replace Modric? I'd probably have him as a backup. But I've been impressed, and I've been more impressed with him than I have been with Gallagher the last few games. He changed the Newcastle game, came on and scored. And then he did all right when he came on against Leicester, the FA Cup. So that's for me. That's who I pick. People, answer the question. Let us know what you do. It's quite a question there. I'm going to star that and ask that Philip tomorrow, actually, Nick. It's when he's back tomorrow. So, yeah, I will ask him that question. Tequila says, Domo, you are very funny to us. You are very funny to us, sir. Tequila's Security Services. I like it. Yeah, he's the head of MI6.5. He's the one that's given all these new jobs, these 00 jobs, 003.5 for Peter M. Catman Jess is 006 3/4. Sorry to Catman, you're just a bit short the big time. And Carl is 001. He's the one that sits in the corner of the room playing Tetris. Doesn't bother doing anything. Going to go all Metal Gear Solid with it. Tech Hound, yeah, exactly. Now, Spurs transfer news. You're asking Dermatron, what are you hearing? You stick your ear to the ground, and what is the ground telling you? A lot of rumblings. Apparently, one bit is Henderson. Atlanta is one to watch this in the upcoming window. That's what I'm hearing. The Spurs are interested in him. The greatest rumours I'm hearing that it could happen this summer, so we'll wait and see. And also Benjamin Sesko, he's on Angie's list for a new striker. Now, we've got another bit of thing as well. Now, hopefully this works. So let me see if this works now. Let me bring this over here. And of course, I've just got rid of myself, which is very clever. Well done, Dermo. Very clever, Dermo. You're just taking me off. I told you I'm mock up. Right. Let's see now. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Now, I've come in twice somehow. So let I don't know what the offer at the top. Can't. You come on while I sort this out. There you go. Sorry about that. It's a new system, right? And I'm not used to it yet. um, so yeah. And also Microsoft, Google have updated their stuff as well, which is really confusing me completely. But we've got a little bit on Pedro Neto here, and I hope you like it. At the bottom there, he is a 55. I think it's 55 million there for you guys. Position, he does play. I hope you can read it. It's 19 games played and 2 assists and 9 goals. This includes a recent update on any Delaney, who claimed that Tottenham head coach has identified Palace's Enrique Eze and Wolves' Pedro Neto as the club's 2 top targets. So there you go. It's a little bit of information on them, guys. So look, I think it will be. I would love Pedro Neto to come to Tottenham. I really, really would. And for me, it'd be a good buy. The other 2 signings, I would be, Atlanta. Anderson for me would be a great buy for me personally. I would love him at Tottenham. I really would. Let's just see now where I am going. So let me take that over there. And then let me get back into my thing. And then the last one we've got here, guys, of course, is the Wales meet Finland tonight, guys. Let me take that off. And of course, you want to know where you can watch it and where it's on. Well, first thing I'm going to do is the kickoff times for you tonight. So let me copy that in. Let me take that off there. And let me put this in here. And of course it is. Let me put the M in there. Of course it is, guys. Of course it is kickoff time tonight. Wales versus Finland. It is, of course, a 2:45 GMT, 2:45 in the afternoon Eastern time, and 11:45 p.m. Pacific time. So really coming on Wales tonight, guys. The referee, you're asking, Dermo, who's the referee tonight? Who's the referee? The referee is from Romania, and of course the referee is called Stan van Kofferskis. Never heard of him before, but anyway, he is. So that is the referee, guys. The VAR man, and let me just get there, is German. Funnily enough, they really are going around. They really are making this a European event. The VAR, of course, is Marco Fritz, and the case. And look, for me, it's an important game for Wales tonight. It is, because Wales do meet them. It is a semi-final of the European to qualify for the Euro 2024. Let me do that. And it is a semi-final. If they win tonight, they're into the final on the 26th, which is next Tuesday. I would like to see Wales get there. I really would. I really would love to see Wales get there. And for me, I think it'd be a great job for Wales, and I think it'd be very, very good. For Peter, I mean, it could be Poland in the final, and I know, Peter, you've got Polish descent as well, and I would love to know, who would you like to see win? Who would you like to see win? Let me know. Peter says, is anyone watching Georgia versus Luxembourg? What's the score in that now, Peter? Let me know. Though any of the ass makes me feel dirty, fair enough. I would take Rice from Arsenal because we need a quality DM. But for me, Odegaard would do that pick. I would only pick Haaland. I think anyone would. We got Guy Randall. Yeah, we read that one. We've got here. Whoops, Gremlins. Yeah, it's because Google have updated the service. It's a whole new setup, and it's just a bit complicated how to use, but I am getting there. I really like Neto, but he's had some injuries. I would take as a 2. Bring Olsey with him, please. Yeah, exactly, Tequila. Cheering for Wales Spurs tonight. Yeah, exactly. And that is the name of the show. Can the Spurs lads help Wales to play off glory? I think they can. I think they can. Brennan Johnson is going to be a genius tonight. He'll run his leg out. He'll want to make sure, I want to show people I can play. And that was only a one-off from against Fulham because everyone played shit. We've got True Solomon. Whatever that means. Stephen Thomas, if Wales do win, the next game is also in Cardiff. Yeah, home advantage tonight can be so vital. Absolutely vital. And I think it will get them enough over the line to qualify into Euro 2024. Frankly, I can't decide which I rather prefer, Wales or Poland to win. I guess you called it right the other day. I can't lose. You can't lose, but look, Poland haven't been at a major tournament, I think, for a while. Wales, for me, I think they have to prove they can get to a major tournament without Gareth Bale and the generation they had, and maybe this new generation will take Wales to another tournament. It hurts me because Ireland can't even get to a major tournament, and we're a laughing stock at the moment, the way we've been running. We've got game friendlies now against Belgium and Switzerland next week. Both games here will be live here on Thfc till I die watch-alongs. And I don't know. I just want my team to play again. I just want my country to qualify and be like Wales or be like Poland, and Peter being excited that Poland could qualify for a World Cup of European Championships, a bit like Wales or a bit like England and Scotland. And we've got a summer of looking out, sort of looking at it from the outside in and thinking, So if Wales get there, I'll support Wales. I'll support Scotland. I'll be back in Germany. We'll see what happens. Georgia in Lux is just starting on Vest Play 1 in the UK. Big up there, Peter M. Come on, Finland, and finish them. All right, is that what it is? Tulu Sohomen. All right, never knew that. You learn something new every day. And the last one from Peter M. Poland were at the 2022 World Cup and lost to France in the round 16. Look, you got more World Cups than we have. But listen, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize for the little gremlins in the show there. It's a new, as I said, it's a whole new system to get used to, but I will get better at it. And once Philip is back as well, it'll make it a little bit easier to run these shows. But yeah, we are back tonight at 25 to 8 for the watch along. A whole new watch along as well. A whole new how we're going to show you watch along as well. So we hope you like what we've come up with. Also, I'm on at 7 o'clock on the Full-Time Sports Network with Carlum and Rebel as well, as we talk about FFP and I think a bit about Tottenham, a bit about Man United as well. So we've got that at 7. So please come over, get in, get your debates in, get your thoughts in, and join me tonight for the watch along for Wales versus Finland as the mighty Welsh Drac roars to Wales to playoff final and maybe, just maybe, to Euro 2024 qualification. Whatever you do, come on, you Spurs, and Big Ange, we trust. Boo boo.